everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Helen, you're watching Stitch Rip Repeat. Welcome if you're joining me for the first time, and welcome back if you are a subscriber of mine. I do have to apologise before I start this filming. I am not feeling 100%, so I may not appear my normal self. I am full of cold and I wanted to film this video, but I am feeling a little under the weather, so please bear with me. So what I've got to share with you today, I have 3 new patterns, and I've actually made 4 because I made 2 of one of the patterns. And I also want to share with you in the video my most recent Sew Hayley Jane box. I know I'm quite behind everybody else. I did get it a day or 2 later than a lot of people, and then I had family here, so I didn't get around to filming, but I do like to film. So even though I suspect you've already seen plenty of people's unboxings, I will share that at the end, and I will mark chapters and they will tell you each pattern and when I'm doing my Hayley Jane box, so that you can skip to whichever is the piece that you really want to see. So I'll get started with the first tester that I did. This was a shirt pattern, and it was for experimental space patterns. And if you're not familiar, I will link all of the websites and companies that I talk about in the description below, as I always do, and anything I talk about will also be there, so you can go and check them out. And this was the latest pattern, which is called the Hailey Shirt. So I will show you my version. If you follow me on Instagram, you will always see my makes a lot quicker than I get around to sharing them here on YouTube. So I'll pop my Instagram on the screen and you can join if you're not already and follow me there. You will see all these pretty much as and when I'm able to post them. And then YouTube, I follow at some point. So this is the shirt, the Hailey shirt. And as you can see, it's a button down. It's a full collar with stand shirt, and it is designed to be a relaxed fit. I absolutely love this. This fabric, I know it's a bit, it's a bit out there. I love it. I love this. It is my Paris themed. I want to say it is similar to a quilting cotton, maybe not quite as thick as a quilting cotton, but it's very stable woven. I have this in 3 colorways. And I've had it from Walmart when I lived out in America. Years I've had it. So it's really lovely to have something made up. And this shirt is the perfect way to show off the fabulous French themed fabric that I have. So I will be checking my notes to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I will be trying to pop in photos so that you can see what I'm talking about as well. It comes in 4 different sleeves. I have done the 3/4 sleeve here, which you like, well, I like to roll up, but you can, it's hemmed, so you can have it fully down as a 3/4 length. The other 3 sleeve versions, so the other one that I think would be good in this particular heavier sort of medium weight woven is you can actually do it sleeveless. And again, hopefully I'll be able to pop in some examples of testers and their fabulous versions. And then if you use a lighter woven like a rayon or a viscose, there is a flutter sleeve and a frill sleeve. And I think those look absolutely gorgeous. So lots of options with the sleeve. It does have bust darts to give that bit of shaping there. And it also has optional waist shaping at the front, which I've put in, and also, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but also at the back there, which I've put in. So it can give you some shaping. I have to say, if I was doing this one again, I would do the bust darts, but I would leave out the shaping ones. I think because it is a relaxed fit shirt, when I put the shaping in the front and back, I think it looks like I'm trying to make it a fitted shirt, but I've made it too big. I don't know if you if you know what I mean, but to me, it looks like I've tried to make a fitted shirt by shaping it, but then I've made it too big. So actually, I prefer it as a nice relaxed fit. So I would put in the bust darts, but I wouldn't put the other ones in personally. It does have really good option for adding pops of colour or adding coordinating fabrics. So on this button band, there is the option to make this a different fabric. So if you were doing one fabric or a pattern on the front and you wanted to have a pop of colour or a different pattern, you can put a different fabric, you can put that inside. Obviously, you've got the option with your collar, you can do different. I do fancy the idea of having different collar on the stand to the main fabric. Because of this wonderful fold over at this yoke here, you can do some fabulous, as I say, coordinating or colour blocking at the yoke, and then obviously you have a normal yoke at the back, so you could do that there as well. I do think that'd be really fun. The size range, so I'll have to check my notes, so I'm sorry about this. It goes from a bust 33.5 inches to 57.5 inches. The waist is 24.5 inches to 48.5 inches, and the hips are 31.5 to 55.5 inches. And the lovely Andrea does her sizing, if you've not used her patterns before, in girls' names. So they start at an Ava and go through to a Mia. I was actually a D, D-double-E, and that was based on the measurements of a high bust 37 inches, a full bust 39.5 inches, waist 30.5 and hips 37.5. Now actually, because this is relaxed fit, I think next time I might try going down to the Cara, which is one size down, and I think that might give me a slimmer fit, although it will still be oversized. And I think I will also try to do it in a more floaty fabric, and I would like a sleeveless for the summer. So yes, this shirt was really easy to sew up, and I didn't think about the buttons when I started my tester, and I didn't have enough. I wanted to use these, I hope you can see, these greens have a sort of sparkle in them there. I wanted to use them throughout. I thought they looked lovely, but I didn't have enough, so I have alternated them with these rather nice yellow striped ones, and I think actually turned out really nice. You can obviously do buttons all the way up to the top and then have it as a fully closing shirt. Two reasons I didn't do that. I don't really ever close my shirts up, so I would not have put one here. I was going to put one here, but my buttonhole was playing up on my sewing machine. My buttonhole foot just wasn't playing ball for some reason. It would not do this first one, so I didn't bother. It's fine. I always have my shirt slightly open, and in fact this particular one I like to wear undone with like a little cami underneath and have it more of a sort of light jacket. So I would never use those buttons, but obviously it's in the pattern, you can do them all the way up. So yes, I did this one for the lovely Andrea. I absolutely love it. As I say, I think having 4 different sleeve options and being able to use firmer wovens through to floaty wovens will give really different results each time, and obviously the colour blocking would be awesome. So I highly recommend. Oh, I did actually remember to put a label in, which I frequently don't. I think that's back to front, but it says, yes, I made it. So that was my first tester that I did in April. I'll just get the next one. So the next one is the Natalie Gorge skirt from Forget Me Not Patterns. And I loved this. I may have said previously in videos that I really want to do more skirts. I tend not to have a lot of skirts in my wardrobe, but I really want to change that. So this pattern test came at a perfect time. This first one that I have made for a specific occasion, which you may be able to guess in the UK when you see my fabric. It is this gorgeous London themed fabric, and I have made this one, which hopefully I'm popping in photos, for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee that we have got coming up at the beginning of June. So let me get my notes again on the skirt. So this has 2 styles of skirt. Both the ones I've made are the A-line version. This is the regular length, and it comes to about the knee, just above the knee. There is also a flared version, and then there is also the option for a plain waistband like I have done here, or for a raised waistband, and hopefully I'll pop in some photos. And then there is also the option for a shorter length skirt as well. So let me just get my notes to make sure I'm telling you correct. So as I said, you have the 2 styles. You have the flared and you have the A-line. You have the 2 waists of the plain or the raised, and you have fabulous slash pockets on the front here. It's made up of panels with the button band down the front. Very easy to sew. Sizing wise, I will just check. It goes from a 28 to a 52. Now that is a waist of 21.5 inches to 45.5 inches and hips of 32.5 inches to 56.5 inches. I made the 38, so the waist 31.5 and the hips 42.5. I did actually slightly grade down the waist, so it was in between the 38 and the 36 in the end, and fit lovely. So as I say, this is the first one I made. It is good for medium weight woven fabrics. This fabric I've had in my stash for a very long time, and the Platinum Jubilee coming up in June is the perfect excuse to make this really fun skirt. I love my little red buttons that I've popped on there as well, and I've already worn it quite a lot and absolutely love it. The second one that I made, I still made the A-line and the plain waist, but I made the mini version and I made it in needle cord. So as you can see, it is shorter. I did, as you can see, make it in this rather fun fabric with these gorgeous birds. I didn't have enough fabric, so the back is all the birds right through, and then the front panel, I had this gorgeous mustard needle cord in my stash, and it's perfect. It's the exact same weight as the bird fabric, and I think it looks really lovely with these birds. I didn't do buttons in this one. Instead, I have done these metal snaps, so they literally just snap open. Really easy to install, and that makes it a very quick make. And I wear both these skirts an awful lot. I absolutely love them, and I have other ones planned. I really want to try the flared version with a lighter fabric, and I also want to try doing the raised waist. So I think really good value for money because of all the options. The same as the Hailey shirt with all its different sleeve options. This with the different lengths, different style and different waists. I think it's a really fun pattern, and you'll get lots of very different skirts all from the same one pattern. So this was a last minute make in April. I saw a call out from lovely Julia at Bobbins and Buttons, and she wanted people to test her new hoodie pattern, and I was more than happy because I love a good hoodie. So let me just get the notes ready so that I can run through with you the features of this pattern. So this is my hoodie. I have made it in this lovely cozy colours sweatshirting in this gorgeous sort of bright aqua, and I have done a fun raccoon cotton jersey inside my hood. I made the ribbed cuff and hem version, so I've got this grey ribbing and I've just put that on the sleeves and around the bottom. This hoodie is actually a raglan sleeve, and it's a relaxed fit hoodie. It has an optional front patch pocket, which I didn't put on this time, purely because I was under a deadline to get this done by a certain time, and I was very busy in April. So I left it off, and I think it still looks fab. It has the long line cuffs, which you can do with the same fabric or the ribbed that I have done. And obviously the ribbed hemband version that I've done, or it has a deep staggered hem with side vents, which hopefully I'll pop in a photo of one of the testers, and it looks fabulous as well. This can be made with fabrics such as French terry or sweatshirting, and as I say, this is this lovely cozy colours, which I think looks great. The sizing range, let me just check, is extra small to 2XL, which is a bust 31.5 to 52.5, a waist of 23 inches, I keep forgetting to say inches, waist of 23 inches to 43 inches, and hip of 33.5 inches to 54 inches. I went for the medium, which is the equivalent of a 10 to 12, and that ranged from a 37 to 39 inch bust, a 27.5 to 29 inch waist and a 38 to 40 inch hip. I went with this one based on the fact that the finished garment measurements said the bust would be 46 inches. And as it's pretty much straight up and down, I thought that was plenty of ease for me. In hindsight, I might go up a size because I found that I don't know if it's the raglan sleeve, but I found like it was a little bit snugger across my bust than I would have liked. I also messed up and cut the sleeves too short. It was actually, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident that I've then come up with these lovely long rib cuffs. So these are actually double the length that they're meant to be because of the fact I cut the sleeves too short. I love them. I'm going to do them on purpose extra long. So that was nice that little accident ended up in me discovering that I like the longer rib cuff. As I said, I did the fun raccoon hood lining. The hood was very easy to assemble, and actually in the pattern you can do a hood without a lining, and it shows you how to do that as well. So obviously saves on fabric and time. This took no time at all because I did it all on the overlocker, and as I said, I didn't do the patch pocket on the front this time, and I love this. It is so comfy and cozy, and I've worn it so much in these chillier evenings when the sun's gone down and it's not so warm. The only thing I would change, as I say, is I probably would go up a little bit for the next one around the bust. I will also shorten this by, I think, 3 to 4 inches, and hopefully I've put in photos. Make it more of a crop so that when I put the rib band around the bottom, it sits kind of level with the waist of my jeans. That's a personal choice that I want to do. I think that will look fab, and I'm going to put in the patch pocket another time as well. So absolutely love the Lisa hoodie by Bobbins and Buttons, and again I will pop the website down below and you can go and check them out yourselves. So that is my 3 testers. So 4 items in April from 3 testers. Okay, so those were my testers. I hope you enjoyed them. They were all fabulous patterns to make, and I definitely plan lots more. Now I'm going to move on to my May box from Sew Hayley Jane, and this is empty because I've actually got the goodies down here to show you. I love the theme that Hayley has come up with this month. One of my favourite programmes growing up was the lovely Darling Buds of May, and look at those gorgeous fruits. As always, love the artwork that comes in Hayley's magazine. As you know, I don't go in great detail. I do flick through the magazine for you so you've got some idea what to expect if you want to sign up to get a subscription box yourself. Always an introduction from the lovely Hayley with her idea on the themes for the month and what is inside the boxes. And she also does a little giveaway for people who share their unboxing ritual on Instagram, and they get a £15 voucher to the Fold line. So that's well worth doing. And funnily enough, the interview this month is with the lovely ladies at the Fold line. And then the make of the month is Sally, and she is Sally French Seams on Instagram. So as I say, I will pop her Instagram handle in the description below so you can go and check her out. She used the gorgeous one. I didn't get this fabric because I had the luxury box this month, but in the classic box in March, they had this really lovely cotton poplin, and she made that dress, which I think is the Indigo, by Tilly and the Buttons. Beautiful version there by Sally. So there's an interview with her. Then there's the 3 boxes, 3 makes. I'm going to skip over the first 2 because they show my fabric. But Laura got the luxury, and she got this absolutely gorgeous rooted cotton poplin. Again, I will pop them down below. I have bought fabric from them before, and their fabrics are wonderful. She's made the Matilda dress by Megan Nilsson, and I think that looks beautiful there. That was from the luxury one. Tamlyn with her fat quarter project, which this month I think is really fabulous and very useful. Oven mitt. Who doesn't need one of those? So it gives you a bit of a sneak peek at the fat quarters. As always, she does really good photo and written instructions. You've got Hayley's little links in there. The profile this month is from the lovely Joanne, who is Hello Jo Sews on Instagram, and I already follow her, so it's lovely to see her in the magazine. She also subscribes to the classic box, and it shows a couple of her gorgeous dresses with the fabrics. There is a discount code for Pauline Alice patterns, which I may have already taken advantage of. Pattern picks from the fold line, and I absolutely love the sleeves on this. That is How to Do Fashion's number 9 Rønne top. Rønne? Not sure how you pronounce that. I will pop it on the screen with these fabulous sleeves. There's a makers gallery of some previous makes with the lovely fabrics people get in their subscription box. And lastly, the most recent item that Hailey does is the back pages, what's in the box, where it tells you everything that's in the 3 different boxes, and then also room for what shall I make on the back, so you can make all your notes there. So goodies in the box this month. No sweet treats this month. So normally there's a chocolate or a sweet. Hailey switched it up a bit this month, and I love tea, and this is just got to be the cutest individual little tea bag I've ever seen. So it is by Joe's Tea Company, and it's got a little English breakfast tea bag inside this really gorgeous box. So I absolutely love that. The only issue I have is I love to drink tea, but I really don't want to open this really cute box. So that tea may never be drunk. That would be a shame. And then there is the haberdashery item, which is this really sweet grosgrain ribbon with this blue with the red dots, which I think goes lovely. You'll see in a minute, it goes really nice with the fat quarters. I would be thinking jam jar lids, which hopefully you'll see what I mean when I show you the fat quarters. The independent company item this month is a collaboration between Hailey and Little Rosy Cheeks, who you probably know for their sewing labels. They've come up with these 2 gorgeous iron-on patches which say "So Perfect," which if you are of my age, you will remember that from the Darling Buds May TV series. So I am hoping to make a denim jacket very soon, and I think that would be perfect on that. So those are really lovely. I think they've done really well to come up with those colours and that design. So well done there. Fat quarters, love them. Always love them. So the one I was thinking especially for the jam jar with this is this red. I mean, that just screams summer picnics jam jar. No? So there's that one. There is this gorgeous blueberries fat quarter, and this lovely one with fruits all over it, and then a gorgeous coordinating green stripy one there. So as always, lovely fat quarters. And before the fabric reveal, the thread, which gives a clue, is this gorgeous navy blue Gutermann thread. And then there was 2 different cotton poplins in the classic and mini boxes. One, I believe, was cherries, which I have not seen. The other one on this navy blue background is these most gorgeous strawberries. I mean, the colours, I'm hoping it shows up really well. The colours in these with the gorgeous red pinks, the bright green of the leaves, and that lovely navy. I absolutely love this. I have talked a lot about doing summer dresses. I haven't done them yet, but this is really inspiring me to make a sort of tea dress. I think would be absolutely lovely. So like a fitted bodice and a flared skirt for the summer. And if we get the lovely decent weather to go with it, this gorgeous strawberry cotton poplin is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'm thrilled. I look forward to seeing someone open the cherry fabric so I can see what that was like. But again, another wonderful box from Hailey. So I just want to say to Hailey, I think she does a wonderful job coming up with these ideas and putting together the compilation boxes. If you are not yet subscribed and you are thinking of subscribing, don't forget that I now have my own little link. I have to say it is an affiliate link. So if you use it and decide to subscribe, then I do get a small commission. You don't pay any extra, but the best part is if you use my link and then use my code, then you can get 10% off your first box. I have a whole playlist of my unboxings for you to go back and have a look at so that you can decide if it's something that you want to do. I will pop my affiliate link down below, and it is always in my bio over on Instagram. So anytime throughout the month, if you decide you want to join, I would really love it if you could just use that link. It would make no difference to you apart from getting 10% off using my code, but it would be wonderful for me to get a small commission to put back into my channel for making videos for you guys. Talking of which, before I quickly sign off, please do let me know if there is anything wrong with the sound or with the picture quality, or if I'm looking at the wrong place. I have just recently started using my iPad Pro to record. I received a tripod in the post yesterday, which I have now used today, and I'm hoping that this will be the perfect setup to record my videos from now on. But do let me know, and let me know what you think of the patterns and the Sew Hayley Jane box, please. I know I've said this the last few videos, but I really love your comments. I have not caught up with them. I promise I do read them all, and I love hearing from all of you, and I love to join in. And when I am feeling better, I will get around to getting back to you all. So please do carry on commenting. I may seem like I'm taking forever to answer, but I read them. If you've got a little heart, I have read it already, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch and comment. So that is it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed my video. If you have, please give it a little thumbs up. If you enjoy them and not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any further videos from me. And I will see you all in my next video.